Okay, you all, so I have gone through this bucket of candle quartz. First of all, I have never owned a candle quartz a day in my life. So it was really interesting for me to come directly towards this container the very minute I came into the shop. And as you all know, I selectively handpick each and every crystal that I come in contact with. So I've already chosen a few. These things are just so unique. It's beyond me. But I've already chosen a few up here, and I actually still have some in my basket already. Well, only two, but I'm trying to now determine which of these that I actually want, because again, they're already $8.50. I don't really know how much candle quartz should run for, so I can't say whether this is a really good deal or not. But because they're so unique and I just absolutely own zero at this point, up until the point that I walk out the store after purchasing one of these, then you know I'll have some. But I'm just like, which of these should I go home with? Again, I already have two that I'm going to get regardless, but these here are just, they're so nice. Like, oh, excuse me. This is one of them. I really like this one. So this one might be a definite. I love the back of it. It's just so weird. I don't know. I think it's just so nice. This one I think I'm gonna get for sure regardless. And then it's also a few crystals that I want that's in the cupboard. I love the inside, how it's so like, I don't know, what is it? It's not rusted, but it's just, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll think of it later, but I really like this one as well. I feel like once I have gone in and actually cleaned them, they will be spectacular looking. This one's a really nice one as well. Here's another one. I really like this one. But this is one of the more, I guess, basic looking ones. I'm kind of going for the more unique ones, so I might put this one back, even though it is nice. This one was one of the first ones that I picked up because it reminded me more of a candle. This one and this one actually, so those may be a definite. And this one is super nice as well, but I don't really know. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think I'm gonna actually end up with, because other than that, like these, oh my god, if I don't break them first. These crystals are so unique. Like it's crazy. I've always thought they were interesting, but just like aragonite, it took me a very long time to be drawn towards them. Like, I guess it wasn't time, I don't really know, but that's what I got here. Up here, this is what I'm trying to go through. And then down here, don't mind these, I'm gonna put those back. Yo, I'm like so ashy, what the heck. I'm putting these back, and then I'm considering this. I always get black tourmaline. I don't really know why. I just, you know, I love the way it looks. So I'm gonna probably feel away if I don't get it. So I'll probably get that. And then I got a few amethysts and then my other two candle quartz. So I'm going to figure this out and hope I don't end up spending a ton of money, because that is not the goal today. And then really quick, It is not, oh my God, did somebody get it already? Somebody probably got it. Oh, nope, nobody got it. It's that candle quartz that's right there. Not candle quartz, it's that spirit quartz that's right there in the back that I might get. But these are like 20 bucks. So I'm gonna see if somebody can get me that one back there. And then it'll probably be time for me to go. But I just wanted to show you all what I had, or you know, what I was kind of going through. I had thought about this celestite because I thought it was super cute, but every time I pick it up, it crumbles more and more. I mean, I'm already aware that celestite is very fragile, so you have to be really, really sensitive with it because it's a very delicate crystal type, especially on a hardness scale. But I'll probably put this one back. I don't think I'm gonna end up with celestite today. Yep, see, another piece just actually crumbled. This one was another nice option as well, so maybe I'll end up with this one if I do decide to get celestite because of how interesting it looks. So I don't know, I'll see. There's no crackling here, so this one might be a much better option for me. I really like it. I like that it's still in like almost geode form, so that's really dope. I hope you all are hearing me now just fine. I don't have my earpiece in, but I felt just a little crackle. A few more pieces might fall off, but I don't think I'll be too bothered or concerned if it does, especially like I said, because it has that geode form or geode formation. So maybe I'll end up with this. I don't really know. I guess we'll see. And these are like $10, so maybe I'll put that aside. Their citrines are really pretty, but since getting my that is actually really pretty. Ooh, but it is very, 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 very fragile, so that's a no. Since getting natural citrine, I've not picked up as much heat treated, but I don't know, they have some really nice ones. Like this is super nice, but I think I'm good on that. So we'll see what I end up with. This was just really a really quick video, nothing, you know, too special or too extravagant. Just kind of wanted to share with you all what I was thinking about, just get some feedback and input, even though I'll been done purchase these crystals by the time you all see it. So this is just kind of what I am looking at for the moment, and just kind of going down the line. Really dope. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. I might because it's music, but this is what we're looking like. Oh, this adventuring. But yeah, this is what we're looking like so far, and we'll see what we got, I guess. See what I end up with. Alright, so now currently trying to decide which of the clear quartz that I want. The clear quartz are really nice. $18. Look at the back of that. That is so nice. Not necessarily one that I would actually choose for myself though. Or maybe, I don't really know, but it is a nice one. Wow, this one is super, super nice. $30. $30. Look at that. That is super nice. The bottom of it. Reminds me of the candle quartz that I've been looking at. This is really nice, and it has a cave like area. I really wouldn't know what to do with such a big one. I mean, I could like put it on my desk, but I don't know. Like this is a really nice clipboard. But I think I am going to choose to sacrifice getting this big one and maybe getting the smaller one, since it is still really just as nice. And then kind of determine what all I'm gonna get in here, since I have a lot going on. So I'll see. I'm probably gonna feel a way about not getting this, but I cannot stop looking at this one. Like, look at her. So pretty. Like, I wonder if it can stand up on its own without me breaking it. Nope. It's not self-standing. You'll have to lay it down, which isn't bad. And it kind of takes the shape of something, but it sounds like it can be really fragile. Let me take it over here and look at it under the light. It's really nice. But maybe I'll leave it for the next person, I guess. But it is a beauty. Definitely a beauty.
Transformation, transition, the helping with emotions, past baggage.
Now malachite, you're not going to see it when it's rough. It's actually really fragile. For instance, like the carry on you.
I wasn't going to carry on this stuff.
Okay, so we do have some bigger specimens like this if you want to go that big. There's these guys, but again, like I said, these ones are these are the ones you wouldn't want to carry. Now we do have some of these that are a little bit smaller, but yet still good size. Right here as well.
Welcome back to my channel, my Crystal Kings and Queens. So I just came from the crystal store. I really should not have gone, but I don't know, like I don't really know what's going to stop me from going to the crystal store and buying crystals or spending the amount of money that I spend on crystals. I'm pretty sure my crystal collection, since collecting all the way back in 2009, I'm pretty sure my crystal collection adds up to a new car. I don't know, something, because I don't know what to say anymore. Like, this has to be like my last. I can't go to the crystal store for a while, you hear me? Like, no matter how bad, I think it's just like when I have idle time and I'm feeling in my feelings, or I'm just, I don't even really know. I just know that I spend a lot of money on crystals, and it is just time that I probably slow down, because realistically, like, there's no way there's no way I've carried each and every one of my crystals that I have as of right now at this very moment. There's just absolutely no way. Not to mention, you know, you got the bigger crystals that is just nearly impossible to carry around, you know, in a backpack or a purse or anything like that. So, I mean, that's just not, that's not an ideal situation. So, I need to stop buying crystals. When is enough, you know? Like, I don't really know what else to do. And like, my channel is based around crystals. Crystals are my hobby. They are my form of peace when I need to get away. And that has definitely been my happiness, that I can say, because joy is everlasting. And if well, I won't even get into that. So that's another topic for another situation. So needless to say, I'm very pleased with the crystals that I've purchased. Very, very happy. I'm glad that, as you should have been, well, I don't want to say as you should have been able to see, because I'll actually probably include the clips behind this, behind, you know, our interaction now, as opposed to at the beginning, or maybe I'll include it at the beginning. So as you should have seen, maybe not, or as you will see, I have quite a few crystals, and for whatever reason, I feel like it's important that you all see the prices on, you know, certain crystals, or I mention them, because, you know, at times some may not know how much it actually costs for a specific crystal, or, you know, if it's actually a good deal or not. So I've run into the issue where there are specific types of crystals where I'm not for certain if they are in fact, you know, well, if I am in fact getting a deal for them, or, you know what I mean, if I could find them a lot cheaper elsewhere. Obviously, I'm not going outside of my city, and then I know that, you know, in select areas or select crystal shops, such as for me being in Jacksonville, you have Earth Gifts, where I generally shop at, because it's just the more practical way of shopping for me. They have the more affordable prices to me at given times. And then you have Midnight Sun, who can get a bit pricey, but their selection of crystals is endless. They have a ton of crystals everywhere. And then you have the Triskel Cove, which is more of the high-end priced set crystals, but their selection is minimal. However, it is also very diverse, or I guess eclectic. Like, the types of crystals that the Triskel Cove have, I wouldn't be able to find at Midnight Sun or Earth Gifts. I mean, they have, you know, those, you know, select few crystals that obviously every crystal shop has, but they have a lot of the crystals that I never see at Midnight Sun and or Earth Gifts. So if I want to get something that I know nothing about, well, I want to get a crystal that I've 9 times out of 10 never seen before, I'll go to the Triskel Cove. But I can expect to spend a hell of a lot of money for, you know, maybe one crystal. If I want, you know, ample crystals to choose from, ample crystal types, of all sorts, all kinds, all shapes, then I'll go to Midnight Sun. If I want, I guess I'll go this way. If I want, okay, so clearly my mom knocked out my recording, so, and I took too long to get out what it was I was trying to say. As for the very last crystal shop, which would be Earth Gifts, explaining the different types of crystals that I would get from each spot. So, as I was saying, if I wanted to get crystals that more or less could be the same, you know, as other crystals that I could get from other shops, or the same crystal type, if I wanted to get more unique looking crystals of the same crystal type that I could get from either Triskel Cove or Midnight Sun, then I would go to Earth Gifts, also at a more affordable price, because like Triskel Cove, Midnight Sun just as well could become as expensive. So either, you know, all stores, they accommodate me here in Jacksonville. There is another crystal shop. There are actually 2 other crystal shops that are here in Jacksonville. One I've spoken about previously in maybe 1 or 2 of my much older videos, and though for that crystal spot, I can't even think of the name because it's so irrelevant. They were very from what I perceive, they're very racist because of a few different issues, and I'm not going to get into those issues because, you know, that's just not my cup of tea. That's not what my channel's about. That's just not something I really prefer to talk about, which is why I've probably only made the 1 or 2 videos that I made in discussion with you all in regards to that one specific shop. But the other shop, Snap, it's not a new shop, but I've only been to it twice, and I really like that shop, but it's so far out. Like, it's so far out that I'm just like, you know, I don't want to take that drive, so I can't go there often, like, at all. Like, man, maybe once every other 2 years I've been, the two times that I've gone. So anyways, that's that. But I can't wait to share with you all the crystals that I've gotten. God, I have definitely spent a decent penny, but I really like, my goal now is to, there's just so much changing, there's so much that I have to wrap my head around nowadays. There's so many different things that I want to do, that I want to get into, things that I already have my hands on, that I have to just really, you know, buckle down and complete. But excuse me, as for my channel, I don't necessarily want to take it in a different direction, but I do need to start getting these ideas out and onto the channel the way I have wanted to be able to initiate it, and you know, I guess organize the content in such a sense that it makes sense for the channel, that it resonates with me, that it resonates with you all, that I'm still able to connect on a very deep and personal level, for us all to be able to enjoy one another and then continue on growing as we are, and we are definitely growing. So needless to say, there's so much that I have to do in regards to this channel as far as content is concerned. And I'm thinking now at this point, because I have so many damn crystals, like, I love each and every one of my crystals, don't get me wrong, okay? But it's time to start utilizing these crystals, you hear me? Like, it's not pointless or senseless that I continue purchasing all the crystals that I do, but I want to be able to finally get to a space where I'm able to enjoy them all, because at this point I've been so in and out of crystals that I'm like, sometimes I don't know if I'm coming or going. And everyone has just taken such a different stance related to the Crystal Kingdom. We've all, like, I feel like we've all shied away from crystals, you know, the crystal's true meanings, because now I'm browsing YouTube and I very rarely come across any like real updated crystal videos. A lot of people are now just kind of incorporating crystals into their Reiki, like their Reiki healing or their ASMR Reiki healing videos, and you know, stuff like that. But like, nobody's really doing the crystal collection videos, or you know, the crystal haul videos anymore, or crystals that'll help with this and that, or you know, where it's best to shop for crystals. Like, nobody's really doing stuff like that no more. Like, everybody's just trying to make a buck, is what it almost seems like, outside of the whole ASMR community that are using the crystals in their, you know, that are using their crystals to, you know, help soothe the mind and, you know, help relax you and put you to sleep. And then for those that are doing the distant Reiki healing sessions and stuff like that, everybody's like now out trying to just, you know, make $1 for the crystal business, for their crystal business, or you know, just selling them type stuff. But I mean, like, I don't knock any of that, because at one point and still now, you know, I have a very small business where I'm, you know, attempting to sell certain crystals and whatnot, and you know, it's kind of a hit or miss. You get those that can sell, and then you get crystals that'll just sit there until, you know, God knows how long. And everybody is just like selling crystals now, that crystals have become such a competitive area. Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, everybody's just, they're doing it either just because, or in crystals because it just looks nice, or you know, aesthetically pleasing. I'm like, I don't know why I'm constantly tripping over my words. I'm super duper hungry, so that's probably the problem right there. But people are just not really, I can't find many people that are into crystals because it's really a passion anymore. I can't find people that are into crystals because, you know, it's something they thoroughly enjoy, something that helps them. It's all, you know, everybody now is just, they into crystals because, you know, they just out here selling them, or you know, just because they want to make money, or because they see that everybody is doing it. So I don't really know. I have a bunch of thoughts about it and whatnot, but we're not gonna get into that. I gotta order me some food because I am starving. So hang tight one sec. All right, so I'm back for the third and maybe final time. I don't know, but basically what I have been trying to say is it's been a real challenge trying to get back into the swing of crystals, or trying to become more excited and enthusiastic about a world that I am so deeply passionate about, something that means more to me than aesthetics. It's more of a spiritual thing, not because of what not because of the crystal meanings that, you know, people place behind these crystals, or you know, those things that we read in books about the crystal in regards to the manifestations that it might bring, or what it can do for you, and this and this and that and that. You know what I mean? It's just something. It's something about the way we have been handling the crystal community recently that has just kind of made me refrain just a little bit, because I don't understand it. I can't grasp it. But it also has a lot to do with my personal life, my personal journey, what I'm dealing with and going through, and what I'm in transition towards and to, and that type of stuff. So all of that plays a huge part in, you know, my feelings towards crystals. I don't mean to be negative if this comes off as negative, but this is just me venting, being, you know, getting personal with you, and just kind of releasing, you know, these thoughts that I only hope to appropriate in such a way that you understand. So I don't know, I'm just, me and crystals have had a very huge challenge thus far, or I'm sorry, recently. But I'm trying to find my way back. And y'all know, like, especially when I get back in school, I get in my moods and whatnot. You know, I've tried everything that I've recommended as far as my crystal videos that I've posted. I think they're titled like reconnecting with crystals. I think I've done maybe about 2 of those videos, and those are very awesome methods that work for me. So what works for me may not work for you, so to each his own. Different strokes for different folks. But sometimes literally those things, those methods that I've tried, they're just not enough. So I have to completely disregard my crystals, like completely put them to the side in order for me to become happy with them again, or in order for me to want to carry them again, or what have you. So I don't know, I got a lot going on. I got a lot, you know, that I've just been dealing with mentally. Nothing crazy, nothing terrible, but just trying to get back in a right headspace. Nothing heavy. So I'm slowly but surely getting there. And, you know, we all kind of deal with our own situations and what have you. But, you know, I'm human, we're human, you're human, we're all human. So I don't know, I don't know. And then what I come to pick up in the crystal stores, I never look for a specific crystal. Just recently I ended up picking up a crystal I have never bought a day in my life. Just like my aragonite, like it took forever for me to want aragonite, and then I had finally decided to get an aragonite after collecting crystals for so long. Then now I can't get enough of it when I see it. And now, you know, this is just to say for this crystal, you know, I'll pick up a bunch at one time and kind of don't know when to stop. But, you know, it's just kind of what I, you know, go through, or what I deal with. So I'm going to figure my life out, eat a little something, because I'm starving, and my mind gets to acting up, my stomach and body gets a bit attitudinal with me when I have not eaten. So I'm gonna go in, eat, and figure my way through these crystals that I've purchased. I am going to do a crystal haul video for you all, not this video, not this very video that you're watching, which is why I did get a, you know, few clips of what I was looking at in the store. But I'll do a crystal haul video shortly after, and then really I need to go ahead and figure out a celebration video. I kind of have in my mind what I want to do, but I'm gonna see how it'll play out, or how it'll work. So that's gonna be really, really interesting. I got a crap ton of homework to do, so I need to get onto that. It's just so much. And then yeah, that's really about it. I mean, and then the fact that we're about to hit 1K subscribers, y'all. Like, I have to do something huge, like something big, because I have skipped and missed, walked all around and over our other giveaways that I have not done. So y'all forgive me for that, but I need to do something huge for this 1K giveaway, and I want to make it as simple and as easy and smooth a transition as possible, but I also want to make it really easy for however many people I decide I want to have the possibility of winning or gaining whatever it is I decide to give away at this 1K. So y'all, let's get to 1K. Like, let's hit 1K real quick, and like, I'm gonna have to do something crazy. I'm gonna have to do something really crazy for you all. So like, y'all have been showing me mad love, and I love it. I appreciate it. I adore you all. So thank y'all for rocking with me. You know, I ain't got my crystals to say literally, you know what I'm saying, but you know. And thank you for encouraging me. So y'all, let's just grow, you know, continue to grow, stay strong with each other, and, you know, move forward. So let me end this get it together. Let me end this right quick, because I'm hungry and I ain't got nothing else to say. So I love you all very, very much. Crystal kisses and royal blessings. Mwah.